Be sure to stick around till the end of this video for more information on Home Title Lock, the sponsor of today's video. So Donald Trump held a hate rally in Madison Square Garden, New York last night. It was replete with the cast of characters you would expect. And they invited a comedian, because, you know, it's a political rally. Why not have a comedian show up? And when I say they had it's not like they just flipped through the yellow pages for comedian. They found someone that aligned with the ideologies and the statements that they would want spoken at this rally. They knew what was going to be said. I'm sure they vetted the routine, and they heard the jokes in advance that were going to be told. The jokes. Tony Hinchcliffe. Never heard of him. But I went to his website, and by his own account, he's a world-renowned comedian. You know, if you gotta say you're world-renowned comedian, you're doing the work that people should just know. They should find out for themselves. I went to some other comedians' websites to see if this is common, because I don't want to criticize the guy if, you know, this is just what comedians do. I went to John Mulaney's website. It doesn't say anywhere that he's world-renowned or super famous or super funny or even a comedian. I went to Anthony Jeselnik's, also an edgy comedian. No, just not even animated, just a picture of him. Not normal. Anyway, so Tony Hinchcliffe, I want to introduce you to this world-renowned comedian and the hilarious jokes that he told on behalf of Donald Trump prior to Donald Trump taking the stage at this Donald Trump rally.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's what you guys want. All right, heck yeah, it's cool. Black guy with a thing on his head. What the hell is that, a lampshade? Look at this guy. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm just kidding, that's one of my buddies. He had a Halloween party last night. We had fun, we carved watermelons together. It was awesome.
World-renowned comedian telling watermelon black people jokes. Hilarious. I mean, look, I'm not a critic of comedy. I know what's funny for me, whatever. But there's got to be some kind of a subversion of expectation in comedy. This is just hacky nonsense. I mean, what's the joke? What's funny? What? Tell me. Somebody tell me. It got worse, though. It wasn't just black people love watermelon. He went after Puerto Rico in a pivotal election year, saying that it is an island, a floating island of garbage.
Republicans are the party with a good sense of humor. Free speech is under attack, people. I host a show, and each week I get updates what words we're allowed to use and not use anymore. It's happening right now the past few years. It's a real thing. And, you know, used to be able to tell people to Google stuff. My mom's a boomer in the state of Ohio, and there's no convincing her of anything. She's eating the cats. She's eating the dogs. They're eating the pets up there. It is absolutely wild times. It really, really is. And, you know, there's a lot going on. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico. Okay. All right. Okay. We're getting there. Again, normally I don't follow the national anthem, everybody. This isn't exactly a perfect comedy setup. There's some people here. All right. Very good.
Yeah. You know what he didn't go through and do was attack white people at this event. It was attacking minorities. It was attacking black folks and Puerto Ricans, Latinos. Where's the joke? I mean, even look, I watched through the whole thing. Even in the background, the audience behind him, they're not laughing. This wasn't a comedy bit. These were lines from the Trump campaign, not from them, like delivered to this comedian, but he was chosen for a reason to do this event specifically in this election year at this venue, knowing that in the 30s in this same venue in America, an America First Nazi rally was held, and that's really the backdrop here. It did continue. I got one more clip here of him talking about where my Latinos at. They love having babies. They love populating the country. They love changing the demographic. All of this goes to like the great replacement theory bullshit, nonsense, white supremacy that got preached about by Tucker Carlson on Fox News on his white supremacy nightly fireside chat on Fox News. Tucker Carlson also was a featured speaker last night. But here Tony Hinchcliffe is talking about Latinos pulling out and coming inside just like they're doing to our country.
It's absolutely wild to see. And in Texas, stuff is really, really crazy. We're right there by a wide open border. Where are my proud Latinos at tonight? You guys see what I mean? It's wide open. There's so many of them. It's absolutely incredible. Believe it or not, people, I welcome migrants to the United States of America with open arms. And by open arms, I mean like this. It's wild. And these Latinos, they love making babies too. Just know that. They do. They do. There's no pulling out. They don't do that. They come inside, just like they did to our country. Republicans are the party with a good sense of humor.
Why would you need to say believe it or not, people? I welcome immigrants into the United States. Why would you need to say believe it or not? Is that based on your racist tirades that you're constantly going on? Getting dropped by your agent for using stereotypical, hateful Asian accents and using racial slurs against comedians that preceded you on stage? Tony Hinchcliffe. And these are Latinos. They love making babies. You just know that they do. There's no pulling out. They don't do that. They come inside just like they do to our country. Did the funny voice make it funny? Is that where the joke is? That you're doing a funny little gag voice, Tony Hinchcliffe? Is that the joke? Dying to know what the funny part was, what the joke was. Listen, I'm not some kind of prude that doesn't. Anthony Jeselnik, the guy I just mentioned, is a dark comedian. There is no topic that's off limits. But as far as comedy and subverting expectations, you expect the joke to go this way, whoa, and it goes this way. That's funny. Where's the joke? Where's the joke? Just because you say something offensive and hateful and politically incorrect doesn't make it funny. There's got to be some humor there. If I was to tell a joke about how you're 105 pounds soaking wet and you derive pleasure from a cat licking your mustache off your face after you drink a glass of milk, that's just me being a dickhole to you. That's not funny. And this takes it even a step further because you're attacking marginalized communities and using racist, stereotypical tropes from history to do so. That's not funny. That's hack shit, brother. Anyway, I'd love to know what you think. Did you catch this? Did you watch this? What are your opinions of this? You can comment below. I'd love for the Tony Hinchcliffe fans to come for me. That'd be a nice time, right? You can also call, leave me a voicemail, 714-576-4054. Email me daily@dollemore.com. Final few days of the campaign. What's the efficacy of this particular rally? Because it's not to win over New York voters. Is he going to bolster his position within the ranks of Puerto Rican voters in the state, or in Pennsylvania, or in Wisconsin, or in Florida? This seems like a damaging moment, if anything. Anyway, follow me on social media. If you're already there, I'd love to see you. I am at Dollemore. And take care of yourselves. Be genuine. Take care of one another. As our lives become progressively more and more digital, the opportunities for online scams become increasingly more and more likely. And as these cyber crooks gain experience, their scams become more and more difficult to detect. One of the latest in the criminal playbook is home title fraud. This scam begins with the theft of your home title or deed. It just takes one piece of paperwork filed with the county to initiate home title fraud. The perpetrator of the scam then uses the transferred title to borrow money using your home as collateral, leaving your home equity vulnerable to fraudulent sales or mortgages. Every homeowner is at risk from this scam. Thankfully, the folks at Home Title Lock have created technology to monitor your home's title. They have proprietary access to the largest database of property records in the nation, which they scan constantly for changes to the titles of their subscriber base. You're entitled to protect your title. You can sign up today at HometitleLock.com/Jesse Dollemore for 30 days of protection for free and a comprehensive title history report to make sure that you're not already a victim. That's HometitleLock.com/Jesse Dollemore, or by using the link in the description below. Monitoring alone isn't enough, unfortunately. That's why Home Title Lock offers triple lock protection. This is a 24/7 multi-source data monitoring and alerts to expose any changes in your title or mortgage. If you're a victim of fraud, Home Title Lock's US-based restoration team kicks into gear with lawyers and experts to restore your title to you. Homeowners insurance, identity protection, and home security systems will not protect your home title. Home Title Lock wraps a virtual barrier around your home, an essential layer of security for such an important asset. You can sign up today at HometitleLock.com/Jesse Dollemore for 30 days of protection for free and a comprehensive title history report to make sure that you're not already a victim. That's HometitleLock.com/Jesse Dollemore, or by using the link in the description. You indeed must protect your deed. Home Title Lock.